Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. If it sucks because it was a bit of a rush, I'll tell you why I'm laughing. It's because I recorded this before, and I was in a rush. I had 10 minutes to my next call for a client, and I was trying to get everything set up, as you can see here, all these chairs, table tennis, ping pong, whatever you call it, just to get it ready. And while I was talking, and that was like 8 minutes, I went back and I noticed the screen was blurry, and also my SD card was full. So I was just thinking to myself, do I want to put all of these back and do it again? And in my head is no. I just don't want to do it. I just feel like I just want to make it as authentic as possible, and knowing that, shit happens, and you have to keep going. Yes, I could do it back, but I just want to do everything authentic. That's all, okay? So, I'm gonna carry on. I've just finished my call with the client, but if you can hear me, awesome. If you can't, sorry again. If my mic couldn't reach, but I'm setting this all up because on a Friday, every Friday, I always do, I get all this set up for a cafe. And why am I doing this? Like you're saying, why are you doing this? What does a cafe mean, Shun? I don't get it. Who is it attracting? I'm attracting, well, not attracting, that's a bit salesy, but technically it's just helping international students, international people, or anyone, any age. We have people from 18 all the way up to 60, technically. Yeah, 60, crazy. And the reason for that is because I did this for over 2 years now. I didn't do it on my own. I had someone to help me, but I had a mission that I want to help people, even international or not, that just doesn't know, just want to make friends. I feel like we live in a day and age, I could be wrong, guys, I could be wrong, but we are living in a day and age where everything is becoming digital, everything is online. But have you ever thought of that everything is online, there are still a good amount of people, or maybe not a good amount, maybe less people, that just don't know how to interact, don't know how to make friends now. Everything is so online now, playing games, or, even if you go out, some people just don't want to go out partying, you know what I mean? They just want to have that authentic, wholesome, playing a board game, having a chat, and talk about wholesome things, you know what I mean? It's not talking about girls or drugs or gaming or whatever, just wholesome stuff. And that's the difficulty. And even more difficult for international people where English is not their first language as well. That's the difficulty. People want to interact, people want to make friends, but sometimes there's that language barrier that it just can't get past you. And go to another country. It's crazy to have an international person putting themselves out there that they can speak some, there is some people that good at English and some is basic or anything, but putting themselves out there to make friends, but not knowing how to make friends they use, how they do it in their own country. So, respect for that. So that's why I've done this. And you probably thinking oh, Shun, if you're doing this, you must be really busy. Why? And I could honestly say, yes, I am very busy to run my own marketing, and I do this, and then Sunday I go to church, sing, and sometimes play guitar because I love it. And Saturday, I technically chill out, go out with my friends. And every day, remember, every day, trying to every day, is go to the gym. Haven't forgotten about that. Now, bummer. I'm still going to gym after this. So, probably finish this about 10 p.m. Then go to the gym on that. Now, of course, yes, maybe, it comes to a point where people are saying it's cool doing all this, but it would come to a point, like you can get burnt out as well. But do I get burnt out? Let me give you the honest truth. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I get burnt out. I'm a real person. Do you think I'm going to say like, no, because I love this, or that? No, don't get me wrong. I do love it. But on a rare occasion that I do get burnt out. And what changed me to not get burnt out at all, or even once a blue moon, is knowing that I remember, and this happened actually 4 months ago, summer period. A lot of things happen, family things happen, people passed away and everything, and I came here and I thought, I just want to cancel this. Just not right, in the right mind frame. You got that? So, but I just did it, I carried on, because there's some people that still want to come. So, yeah, they came, and I just told them my shit. And you know what's great is that they're willing to listen. That's great. I have close schoolmates and everything, really, really close best mates. But I don't tell them everything, all my, really deep, now and then, of course, but I don't want to tell them all the time. You always feel like you have to be manly and all that. And that's a problem in a male perspective. Female likes bitching as well. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because I say bitching, female is good to bitch because it's good to show your emotion, to be authentic, to be raw on that. So I feel like someone's coming, but yeah, it's probably my friends coming. But so yeah, that's the difficulty, not opening up too much, and to have someone come and actually listen. Even so, I am not, I've only known them within probably 6 months or even less or so, is quite breathtaking. It's like going to see like a therapist coming to see me. So that's why I do this. That's why I do this every week. It keeps me sane. It keeps me motivated to help people. And what my goal is always yes, stressful and times again. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, what you're trying to achieve. But if I can change one person, just that one person out of all the 2 years, that will make them happy, will make them know that there's good people out there, and make them have to be confident and build their own friendship, communication, be good at English, or have a relationship. That's good for me, and that is worth it. That is worth it. People just don't get that. People just want to let's go and game, let's go and drink, and then hopefully but yes, they're good, but they're not building a deeper, you're not utilizing your life. You should be utilizing who you are to help people, those people. And, if I can do it, anyone can do it, trust me. I'm not a good learner. I've had learning difficulties, and I'm very slow, but I just enjoy it and willing to do it. So anyway, enough of my talk. On to gym. I'll see you then. Oosh. Okay. Out of honest truth, after doing the cafe, I was very like, I was this close to feel like I don't want to go to the gym. Oh, and I guess what got me wanting to go to the gym is, I made a promise to go every day, do my best. But at the same time, if I don't go to the gym, of course, I will be honest as well, because I'm just a real person. People like gonna have that mistake, and doesn't mean those mistake you just dwell on it and feel like a failure. No, I think making a mistake, making a failure is a feedback to knowing how you can improve and what adjustments can you make to be disciplined and do something consistently. So, but yeah, so the reason is I finished like 10:15. We got some few people saying, "Hey, come to the pub, go to like have a few drinks and all that. You deserve it. It's weekend." But in my head, it's like I've done that for so many weeks, for so many years, going to the pub, drinking on there, and I guess I can go to the pub anytime I like, but right now I just want to be disciplined to get this going like second nature. You know what I mean? Because once you get this going for doing this a month consistently, you'll then feel like it's natural. So right now it's not natural because I only done this shit for probably 4 or 5 days. So yeah, gonna try and keep this up consistently. Go to the gym today. I'm gonna try and do chest for that one. So I'll speak to you soon. So probably think about 4 sets, but oh yeah, that's a bit too easy. Maybe I'll double that. £100. Let's go for it. Oh, yeah, I think this would do. Still easy, but it's just because, like, both my arms are still recovering. So, just want to see how far I get, if I can do 4 sets. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, probably add a bit more. £130. Oh yeah. Yeah, you probably notice I'm coughing a bit because about 2 weeks ago I just got COVID. And no, probably not 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks I caught COVID, and then or maybe more. I can't remember. I was so ill. But for some reason, when I've caught COVID, I still have this cough, this annoying lingering cough. Don't have a flu. I'm okay. Well, everything's normal, but I've been having probably over 3 weeks now. And the doctor said I'm perfectly fine. It just takes, and the cough could take 8 weeks or more. Pretty crazy. so much. Because I didn't stretch properly, like when I did my arms. So maybe I should stretch a bit. Okay. Man, if I wasn't listening to music, like listening to metal, no way I could push myself like this. Anyway, it's a pretty cool cover. My missus got it for me. Okay. I usually say I do 4 sets, but because the first set I did it lower, I did it about £50. No, maybe £70. So I'll try and do an extra. Okay, that's one done. Okay, do chest on this one. I feel like my seat's too high on this. Be very honest, I never get one's the right height or anything. I should really, but so far, I'm still alive. And I think what I need to focus on is when I put the heights up and down. If you don't know, well, of course, Google it. But other way is try and see where the tension is. If your tension's not here, it's somewhere else. It means that you're not utilizing this to the maximum. So let's try this out. This is £70. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Feels really difficult compared to the other one. I think the other one was like, of course, like that was fine, but this one, because I'm pulling all the way back, like, be very honest, guys, like, if you're at home, you're never like that. So it makes sense why this is a little bit harder. What should we do? I could try the top one. I've never tried the top one before, so let me give this a go. It's even so I feel like pain. I think over time when you get used to it, it feels like pain for pleasure more than just pain. So yeah, it's just this one by far out of all the other exercise, leg, arms, everything. This is by far the worst one. So it shows that probably I don't have strong enough chest. When, to be honest, probably don't, because it does look like, you know what I mean. Oh, did you see that? I was like, not like that, I was like this. Yeah, it is the worst one. I've got one more. I did 5 on that. Oh, well, because the first set I did on lower weight. So, could try and do. I'll do one more on this, of course, just make it 4. But I think the last one's going to be a push. Okay, wish me luck. Looking forward to this one, and I'll do it again, but good going. 10 on each side. See how it goes. I know, like, a lot of people, not a lot actually, maybe some, I could be wrong with numbers, but sometimes people like to go hard in putting like loads of weights on. But I think sometimes you've got to be safe than showing off in some way. So I'm gonna try this out. Hopefully this weight bar doesn't crush my mic. Funny enough, I think that was the right weight, or too much. Maybe when I say I was gonna be safe, I think I did the opposite, where actually I couldn't do it. So, and I want to hit, try and get this at, do 10, but I can't do 10. I did only 6. So I'm gonna try without the bar. And hey, this is good. What it shows that, I need to work on the chest more. Because the others, like my arms, my legs, are not bad. Even with my abs, actually, funny enough. But my chest, yeah, needs a bit of work. Okay. You probably noticed that it looked like I was going Looks easy, but, and I was going fast. Oh, feeling the itch on my eczema. But remember, because I'm doing 2 more sets, I can feel the strain that maybe when I get to the 4th one, it might get a bit harder. Should I put 5? Yeah. I think I'll put 2.5. Oh, I don't think they have a weight 5 here, so but that's cool. And if this is easy, I'll put it up to 5. Yeah, maybe I'll stick to this. It's crazy. I mean, if you used to go to gym very hard, before, it's crazy to know how your body can change. Like when I used to, like, it's over 3 years ago, of course, but when I used to go to gym every day, I could probably bench press maybe 20, 25 on each. So that'll be about 40 to 50. And now, I'm only doing 2.5. It's crazy how body can, like, just adjust. So, I mean, 3 years is a long time, but still, it's quite surreal at the same time. I used to be able to do it in the past. Yeah, you can tell a bit of a noob as well when they get up. I don't even know how to get up. It's like a bar anyway. Should I slide out? Should I bend out? I don't know. A bit odd. Oh, I think I'm done. Okay. Let's go. So, yeah, that was the chest workout. I thought that was pretty rough, quite painful actually. It wasn't used to. Shows how weak my chest is, and I need to work on that. That's definitely so. And of course, the number 2 is you probably noticed I do like maybe 3 machines or 4. Just when I went in, it's just funny. You can tell I'm still learning and I'm still a noob at certain stuff. Like, of course I didn't record it, but there's each machine I'm just looking, going, okay, is that a chest? No, that's not a chest, because it's the chest day. And then I'm like looking at it, and I was like, oh, is that a chest? No, that's the back. And I'm like, oh, is that? Even so, I probably should have known it's the back to certain how, there's some bits where you lift and it's working on the back. But I noticed that I don't use all the machines to know where they work on. So yeah, that took about, not long, man. It was just probably a minute or 2. Then I finally got it. Found one that was for chest and worked on it, and then noticed I need to work on that. So definitely it helped me understand what I need to focus for it. And what's great is, like, if I can focus on the chest and my stomach, This one, of course, will have shape and it won't sag. Of course, it's not sagging now, but you know, it's just you don't want. And what's crazy, I've been to gym for over 3 years, but all my friends said I have crazy, like, massive upper body and shoulders. Of course, whoops, hit my mic. But like here, my shoulders are massive. Like, and I don't know why. I haven't done lifting weights for ages, but it's still there. And apparently, it's like genetics. Probably I'm built like that. So, want to get into a good shape. And number 3, coming out of gym, felt great. Noticed there was a lot of people again as we hit in the weekend. A lot of people stressing up, and there's some weird, crazy things. Like I was walking, and then I see 2 like girls just sitting on the pavement, like pretty much near the road on the pavement, and they were just like that, looking down. They were pretty creepy at the same time. I didn't know, was it like in a way a joke, so when I walk by or people walk by they scare them, but they probably look, yeah, probably had something. But yeah, so all is well now. I think it's tomorrow. I am definitely not an early person to do gym. I hold my hand. I just don't think because I work from, you know, quite late, finish late, 10 p.m. Latest, you know. I feel I don't want to ruin a sleep cycle, you know what I mean? And that's something that, you know, people feel like, oh yeah, early bird gets the worm, etc. It's not the case of that. It's the case of if you are built and you already work so long and that's your shift, you should try and function around that. You shouldn't really force yourself one day to go early or anything. And because that, remember, if you ruin that pattern of your sleeping and your waking and everything, that could ruin your next day. You know what I mean? It takes time to adjust sometimes on that. So tomorrow, because I will be going out with my friends on there, and it's a long train journey. I plan to see if I can still wake up around about nearest my wake up time, like 11ish, you know, because I wake up at 12. I will try and see if I can wake up maybe an hour early, do probably half an hour cardio, which, what's great, I do have a machine. I can't remember, X Trainer, maybe X Cross Trainer, whatever, to use for cardio, do a bit of like half an hour, which is going to be very boring. So, hey ho, that's enough. I'm going to go straight to bed and I'll see you tomorrow.